Hey guys, it's me, Steve WB, and welcome back. Today is another short vlog, just an update of what's been going on in my messy little garage. I'm gonna keep calling it that because I did get a comment. Somebody was like, what a mess. And you're right, it is a mess, but you gotta understand that this has now become an Etsy shop, an editing station, a shooting studio for Amazon, because that's what I do for a living, shoot product videos over there. It's also a work studio for the Steve WB channel and the Team Junkyard Dog channel. I build robots here, products to sell, home repairs, and RC stuff and everything in between. It's a garage, so it's messy and it's a busy garage. But what we have going on this week, and I probably already showed you guys this, is the birdhouse was finished, cactus and everything. It's not perfect, so I'm going to kind of distress this to try to make it look like it's supposed to be messed up. I've been working on these fidgets that I did not invent this idea of a keyboard fidget, but I did make my own so I could sell them without any kind of repercussion for, you know, not getting licensing or whatever. I even designed the little buttons myself. I'm going to offer 2 buttons, a spiked version and a flat version, and I will start adding more buttons and say, you know, for a small upcharge you could get the flat ones and the spiked buttons. Now what makes my little fidgets different is the fact that I use a flexible material to make these, so if you drop them, throw them, they're not going to break. But as you can see right there, my little key switches like to fall out, so I will be hot gluing these in for the ones that I actually ship out and sell. These are my prototypes, and so there'll be a big blob of hot glue in there to keep all those switches in. The T-Rex skull is still sitting here. I have now incorporated these 2 planters. I haven't listed them on Etsy yet. There's a triple plant version that I still need to make. I've sold 0 on Etsy so far, but I haven't really been trying because I was trying to get some stock built up. This is a filament that I'm testing. I actually got sent this roll to test out for review for Amazon, and so I decided to print something big with it. I did print some of these little fidgets right here too, like Charmander. He's made out of the same filament. And I just wanted a much bigger print. I could have printed something small for the review and just left it at that and had a bunch of filament left over for my own personal use, but I figured, hey, let's go for it. And after it prints and I do the review, I will list that on Etsy as well as like a 1 of 1. Over here on the K1 Max, I have some black TPU buttons and bodies for the fidgets being printed. And this is the fruits of my labors for yesterday and today. I'm just getting some ready. I want to have at least 5 of each type completely made up and ready to be shipped before I put these on Etsy. That way, if somebody does buy one, they don't have to wait for me to actually print it. So I will put in stock. If they sell out, I'll take them down, or and you know, take the listing down, pause the listing or whatever until I get more stock built up, because you know, you want to keep people happy with your ship time. So I've been making a bunch of buttons or caps for the key switches. I'm waiting on more key switches to actually come in, and amongst all that, we're starting to get ready for our big robot trip for the Team Junkyard Dog channel, and so I'll be making videos on this machine on that channel. I did also print a friend of ours, one of these dragons. It's the articulated dragon that everybody and their brother probably has. It's one of the my son's baseball team's little sisters. She had bought one of these. It was like half this size. They paid $15 for it, and it broke right away. So I was like, you know, I have some cool filaments. I'll print you one and give it to you. So that's what this is for. We'll put the little dragon back up here. And this mess over here, this is actually a vlog screen that goes on the back of your phone, so you can use the main camera while you're vlogging, because you know that when you're using your phone, you have to use a selfie cam to frame your shot, but you want to use the camera on the back because it's the best. So this actually attaches magnetically to your phone and gives you a screen on the back of your phone so you can frame your shots and stuff. So really cool. I use the Pocket 3 for most of my product videos. It's a nice solid camera for that. Now this up here, I want to design my own version of this. Oops. You can see it's like this is the Legend of Zelda's Master Sword, and it folds like this, and then you just flick your wrist and you can see the blade pops out. So if I can make my own version of this, I think this would be great for fairs and stuff. Kids can collapse them and extend them if they want to play. But the shiny silk PLAs like this tend to be a little more fragile, so I wouldn't print it out of this, because I think the first time you whack something with that blade, it's just going to break. So I would probably do them out of like a PET G or something a little more tough than the PLA. But you don't also want to make it so tough that somebody gets hurt. So I will be investing in warning labels for my stuff. But yeah, the vase is looking really good. It's the first time I ever printed a vase this thick. A lot of people will do like the vase mode, where it only prints a single layer on the outside. But this thing is actually pretty thick. It's going to be heavy. It's probably going to use the rest of that roll of filament. I hope I have enough to finish. I should, fingers crossed. But we'll see, and let's see how much longer does it have. Next 4 hours it'll be done, so fingers crossed. So that's pretty much everything that I have going on. It's going to be a very, very busy week next week, so I'm trying to get my work caught up so I can just concentrate on building robots before we go to Connecticut to fight. I'm also trying to get my Etsy stock built up before I actually start trying to sell on Etsy. I have 2 listings on there. They've gotten some views, 0 sales. But I have a feeling that because everybody and their brother's doing Etsy, it's going to be a hard nut to crack. But before I crack that nut, I have to feel prepared myself, because there's nothing worse than getting a break or getting sales and then you get bad reviews because you can't fulfill them because you weren't ready. Enough talking, enough yapping. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update as to what was going on. If you have any suggestions for me, other than clean up my mess, like how I should get started on Etsy, or what's a good Etsy strategy, or things that you would like to see me build or make or do, or if you have any questions, just put them in the comments down below. If you like vlog style content like this, then give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, I'm Steve WB, and I'm out.